get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Stan, in terms of style of play, these teams are very similar.
Brian, look, there's great shooters on both sides, and it's really tough to stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
Going to put a lot of stress on the defense, these two.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Curry passes to DeRozan. Back to Curry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's the fast break. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Antetokounmpo up top. Back to Holiday. From downtown, DeRozan with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Curry passes to Embiid. Fades. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
It's his first trip to the line. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Curry against Holiday. Goes up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Curry finds Embiid. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Leonard outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Leonard's got 5 points.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, and it's easy to forget about Embiid's mobility. I mean, it was like he was happy to go right at the defense and remind them of it.
That one misses. Gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here's Holmgren. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Tries yet again. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's LaVine, averaging around 5 points a game. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Young, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first-ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
Thanks for that, Allie. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Okongwu. LaVine with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Outside LaVine. Here's Embiid. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Pritchard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Screen by Holmgren. The three is up. Leonard, that one's good. Leonard's got 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Okongwu. Wagner outside. Let's go with a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
And that's big for Wagner's confidence when he's connecting from deep, especially in these answer 3 situations.
Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Okongwu to the middle. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
Okongwu against Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 10.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
On the wing, Levine. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Okongwu finds Levine. Offline with a 3.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Young. Screen by Embiid. Shot by Levine, no good. Got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Pritchard. Connects from downtown. Pritchard's got 5 points.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Young, the pass to Wagner. To the inside. Here's Embiid. That one's off. Still out of sync. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Leading by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Joel Embiid, Russell Westbrook out there with Trae Young. Then there's Johnson, and it's Levine in at the 3. They've got Malik Monk. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. DeAndre Ayton is out there with George. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Johnson is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard position. Pass to LaVine. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
We've got George. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. George's shot is off. Shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Joel Embiid is out there with Johnson. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. Young misses. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. So it's the home team now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Embiid, a screen on Leonard. Here's Wagner. A good-looking shot from the wing. Wagner's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's George. No made baskets yet. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Joel Embiid with the board.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Wagner against Leonard. Back to Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Wagner. 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Kicks it out to Wagner. Young looking over the floor. Second chance effort. That one's good for 2. He has 6.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
George outside. Leonard up top. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
These are his first free throws of the game.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
The 3 from Curry. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Holiday finds George. A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. From 18 feet away, they get it back. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Wagner against Leonard. George a screen on Wagner. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's always had that vertical. If he can finish at the rim, he will.
Now here's Leonard. 14 points for him. Beyond the arc. Leonard beyond the line.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Curry passes to DeRozan. Back to Curry. Johnson a screen on Holiday. Here's Curry. Johnson for 3. Monk grabs the miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. He's off on the first.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And the second free throw is good. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Okongwu. Holiday against Curry. Wagner right side. Embiid a screen on Leonard. Clock at 6. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, the playmaking ability of Wagner is special. He can cut apart defenses with his passing skills.
Leonard attacking. 2 points. That one goes. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Embiid. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams are going to
The previous play is under review.
monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so that's the end of the first half. Leading by 6. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Kawhi Leonard out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Drew Holiday. Now here's Holiday. And it's in there.
Well, Holiday is one of the strongest guards in the league. He can handle the contact.
Now here's DeRozan. Averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. Oh, Embiid hits from outside.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Antetokounmpo finds Holmgren. This one for 3. Leonard can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Now here's Holmgren. Still no points. Holmgren with a screen on Wagner. Leonard for 3. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And looking at the stats since the All-Star break, here are the teams who have done a remarkable job rebounding the ball.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 8. Back to Curry. DeRozan, a screen on Holiday. Lets it fly. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 9.
And whether he's torching you off the dribble or off a screen, Steph is one of the best ever at creating space for his shot.
Takes it inside. And down it goes. 2 points.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
DeRozan looks it over. Okongwu against Holmgren. Floats one. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And the basket by Embiid. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Embiid. Leonard up top. Shot is up. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is DeRozan. Screen by Embiid. Wagner for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon.
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Curry, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Four on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. Drops in the 3. Levine's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Wagner, the pass to Curry. Screen by Embiid. The 3-ball. Curry, no good. Gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Pritchard fires in the triple. Pritchard's got 8.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Goes up from the top of the key, and yep, it's good. Johnson's got his first 2 points. Gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. And he's good on the second. 1:07 left in the third. Outside Curry. From deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
George, a screen on Westbrook. Giannis striding in. That one drops for him. 10 points for him.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside Curry. The 3 is up, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. Here's George. Still without a bucket. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. And the jumper from the wing offline. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Russell Westbrook out there with Trae Young. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Johnson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Count that bucket.
Well, there's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
DeRozan, a screen on Leonard. Here's Wagner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Young, the pass to Johnson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Pritchard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Outside Young. With some arc. And Pritchard pulls it down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
George finds Leonard. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Can't hit from in close. Shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
George outside. Pass to Aiden. Now Leonard. Leonard just muscles his way in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's DeRozan. George defending. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. Wagner with it. Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Paul George pulls it in. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Unloads. And it's Wagner missing. Gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. George for 3. That one is off. Gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. DeRozan, a screen on Leonard. Here's Wagner. Nails the baby hook. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Pass to Leonard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Franz Wagner. The free throw drops for Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Curry. Down low. Oh, Embiid snatches it out of the air and throws it down.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one's good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Wagner against Leonard. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Holmgren against Okongwu. 56 seconds left in the game. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. From about 16, and DeRozan gets it to go. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Leonard. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Leonard's got 34 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.